play. The booze now for the hydration break. And Thomas Tuchel has got a big 3 minutes ahead of him here. Let's go big side and speak to Faker Runners.
There are boos for the hydration break, but I tell you what, we've not liked it up till now because we've had the ascendancy. We need it right now. And Thomas Tuchel is stalking around with his arms crossed. He's spoken to Jude Bellingham and made a crossing action with himself. He was sitting on the bench a moment ago, furiously writing in his notebook, considering what he's going to do. He's now got the players around him. He's speaking to Harry Kane and he's speaking to Jude Bellingham as we speak, giving them instruction. Jude is defending himself at a moment because he did have that rash challenge where he got a yellow card. Not helpful in this situation. I know that he wants to get us back into the game and receive the ball like that, but you've just got to be careful. This calls for calm heads, and interestingly, Thomas Tuchel said to me yesterday, they're calm going into this game. They feel anything but on the pitch.
Jude Bellingham is still being spoken to, and having picked up that early yellow card, if there is a suspicion that sometimes the red mist can fall on a player who's one of the most talented that England have ever had, they've just got to be able to calm him down so that they can really harness all the positives, the many positives that Jude Bellingham brings here. Stuart?
They certainly have. The one thing that kills you in any knockout competition, you lose a man through ill discipline. You cannot afford to do that. Got to make sure we calm it down. We've been shaken. There's no doubt about that. You can see it in the performance of the team. But we've got to make sure that we don't slip into a scenario where we get loose, we get ragged. We've got to keep doing the things that we think have been put into place for the game plan. That's getting the ball out wide. Don't turn in opportunities down like Madueke did just then, of taking his man on and getting the ball in the box and getting numbers in the box. We've got to keep asking questions and fill that dam up with some form of pressure.
What's most concerned you about a really bad 22 minutes?
The defensive side of our game, this inside left position where over one of the advanced midfield players advanced into that area, which freed up the space for Sipenga. And I'm going to ask a question. Why is Jed Spence, he's got a man outside him and a man inside him, which is difficult. He should have freed himself up from the outside man earlier to deal with the ball with a runner coming in, because that was the main. He got caught in two minds. It went over both of them, and obviously Sipenga got on the ball and finished really well. That's the problem. At this moment in time, Jim, let alone whether we can get a goal, is whether we can keep our ball out the net and stop them scoring another one.
Have you been surprised at England's mentality in the 15 minutes since the concession? Because it has looked as though it's floored them. It's not just an uppercut to the chin, it's put them on the deck.
It has. You're exactly right there. As I say, we're almost playing panic football instead of playing quick football. But keep moving the ball, keep moving it quickly.
And they'll try and do that now, though maybe the flag might come up against Madueke if anything comes from this. It's gone inside the penalty area, it's gone to the ground, the referee just turns away, almost disdainfully, and the Congolese will be able to bring it forward. A poor pass, Jed Spence comes across and cuts it out.